modern versus the past.
They said to me, oh, it's a day to replace it, right? Now, my valeter went, they're having a laugh.
Listen.
This is not going to set on fire, is it?
So I have to have lost less than 5 miles to win.
Yes.
Can I get 1 more mile? Come on, BM. I'm so nervous. Didn't think the weather was going to be as good as it is today. Right then. Let's see what Lee's got to say. I always enjoy a day with Lee. Plus, he's buying breakfast. Where's he parked over there? Here he is. With the milk float. I saved you space right over there by the BMW.
Oh.
I thought you were going to park next to me.
Where are you? Hang on, let me come out a minute.
You were too busy filming. You missed my beautiful BMW that I went to Reading especially for you. I went and collected a new car just so you could see it yesterday.
What? You've got a BMW?
Got a BMW, yeah.
It's not electric though, is it?
It's not electric, no. It's very much not electric. It's the finest engine BMW ever made. It's on the end over here.
Electric? Hey, but this is not going to set on fire, is it? Because I'm going to tell you, you're filming me and I'm filming you again. It's double.
Oh, look at, you got a new camera.
I've got a little camera. Look at
we'll
that.
have a chat about that. That just looks weird. I didn't even notice.
You didn't notice?
You're on stealth mode.
I have to tell you, don't I? Being
legally.
I have to legally tell you that you are being filmed.
Can I sign a disclaimer? I refuse. Right, yeah. Come. Why don't you park your car by my car and then we can play top trumps? I'm on the end.
You're on, where are you?
That blue BMW on the end that you drove straight past.
Oh, right.
You know when I sent you a voice message saying my blue BMW's on the end, you can't miss it?
Yeah, see.
You were filming.
I'll see you in a minute. I'll go over to the camera. You see, I can't get voice messages on this car.
Oh, what a load of rubbish.
Not while I'm driving on CarPlay.
Yeah.
And then legally, I can't answer the phone while I can't touch. You can't touch the phone while you're driving.
No.
Here's one for you. You can't touch the phone while you're driving, right? Okay.
Yeah.
However, if you're in a Tesla and it's a massive, great iPad screen, do whatever you want. Play games on it.
Whenever I drive anything modern, I'm staggered by how distracting the screens are. I really am.
And you know, if I want to change the heating in this thing, right, I want to change the direction. You know, on yours, you'll go.
Just be a little knob. It's actually it's buttons in the BM. I'll show you. But on my Volvo, I just turn the dial.
Yeah, well, you know, on mine, you have to go onto your iPad screen, right?
Change the menu.
Change the menu. Go up there, then click on it. It doesn't go first, then you get then try and alter the direction. Yeah. What's all that about? Just
hang on, stop, don't move. You've got a chemtrail on your head.
Chemtrail?
Yeah, it's just on your ear. Look, it's going in your ear.
What is it?
It's a chemtrail.
What's a chemtrail?
Oh, we won't get into that on this video.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know what that. A bit of milk float to this place.
Yeah, sorry about that. I tell you what, though. I tell you what I'm struck by that I didn't notice last time we looked at this car together.
Yeah.
When you park it next to what was a big car in 1998, isn't your car big?
It's huge, yeah. It is massive.
But I didn't really notice that last time. We didn't really, you know, I drove it and we looked around it and whatnot. But now when you park it, I mean, this was a family estate car. So yours is wider in the parking space. And I think is it longer?
Let's have a look. Let's go around the front.
So I'm hanging over a little bit at the back, but I'm quite far back in my space. I think your car's longer as well.
I think it is. It's longer than an estate
Which
car.
is mad, isn't it? Because this was like a sizable... You know, this was a full-size wagon in 1998.
Now it looks pretty small. I mean, look how much it's sticking out at the front.
Yeah. So we'll go get some breakfast then and make a plan for the day. How's your journey down?
It was good. Not too bad. You know, it was a few traffic jams along the way, but not right down to 20 mile an hour like in Wales.
I tried that on the way here, so that's going to be funny when we get onto that. I don't think I can do it in this car.
It's not even safer.
Did you stop for a just in case? And I mean a charge, not a wee.
No, I didn't actually, and I'm going to stop on the way back. Yeah. Because I'm going to film it on my channel at the Giga charging network in at the NEC.
Oh, that's exciting!
It's the hugest. It's huge. It's huge, massive, huge.
Yeah.
It's the biggest in the UK, I believe.
That is
opened up by. Let me get this right. Jeremy Hunt.
Really? You have to be very careful saying that one.
Careful saying his name.
Excellent. All right. Well, that's exciting.
Yeah. So. I'm going to charge it up there, and it's fast charging as well. Yeah. I will tell you something, by the way. Right, I was charging my car in the Lake District the other day at the Porsche Centre, and it was raining because it was the Lake District. And I'm sat in the car. I thought I've got to sit in the car because I get wet otherwise. And I was vibrating. The car was making a noise, and it was like a woo. And I thought, I'm sat in this thing, and it was like, it reminded me a throwback to school. You know when you put your hand on one of them things and your hair goes like that? And I thought, is that what's going to happen in a minute? Is my hair going to stand on end?
That is terrifying. That's a milk float as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It just sounds rubbish, doesn't it?
It's bizarre.
Like, what's it all about?
Yeah, mine doesn't sound rubbish. Mine sounds fantastic, but you'll have a go in a minute.
Look at these.
Yeah, this is a good place, this. Make some proper cars here.
Didn't there used to be wood or something?
There still are, I think. Are they still wood? I don't know. If we'd booked a tour, we would know these things.
Oh, you get the whole thing. All I want is a full English breakfast.
Well,
anyway.
we could do that. Let's go and do that. It does work. If I hold down the button on the key, everything opens. Sunroof as well. Yes, it does work. I'm really glad about that. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to drive to another pub, but first we're going to see which car has the most range. So I'm going to fire up the BMW and see what the calculator says, how many miles I have left. We're going to do the same with the Porsche. Then we're going to go for a drive and wind up at a pub and see which car has consumed the most of its available range. I think I'm at a disadvantage here because I have a 2.8 litre 6-cylinder straight six, best BMW engine ever made in my humble opinion, and an automatic gearbox and a very heavy car. Lee has a milk float. What's your range saying?
167 miles.
167.
And do you want to know my percentage?
Yep.
My percentage
must be quite high.
60%.
60%. Okay. Let's see what the BMW has. All right, yeah, Lee, this is a proper car. Look. Listen. Beautiful. Oof. And I have got 84 miles range. I've only got a quarter of a tank.
84 miles. Now, who's going to win?
I think you are. Let's go. Onwards, my friends.
Onwards, my friends.
Modern versus the past. 82 miles range.
82 miles range now. Come on, onwards.
Does sound good, this 6-cylinder.
Oh, that does sound good.
I think Lee's going to win this one. This car is not designed for pootling around town. Right, 84 miles range. It's about 3 miles to the pub. So, really, I need to be on 80 miles range when we get there. There's a little bit of urban driving first. We climb up this hill. I've already lost a mile. 83 miles. Got my windows up. I've got my sunroof open and the aircon is off. I've already lost 2 miles. As I said, I don't think I could win this challenge. I think Lee's going to have this one. 81 miles. It's dropping like fly. Can miles? Oh no, we've got a red light. It's all right. We're rolling. We're rolling. Got a Jaguar XJR in front, which is one of the few cars that probably has worse fuel economies than this BMW. Those XJRs are thirsty, but they do look fantastic. 78 miles. I think he's going to destroy me. 80 miles. We're climbing back up. I wonder if electric cars gain range like petrol and diesel cars do, or do they only deplete? Right, we've got a small uphill section and then a roundabout and then a bit where there's lots of pedestrians and then finally a bit where I can plant my foot deep into the carpet and hear those 6-cylinders sing. Water coming down the sunroof when I brake. Son of an old car, isn't it? Just catching the reflection of my Alpina in the glass of the shops that we're driving past. This car does look fantastic. Right, so I'm on 78 miles. I've lost 6 miles already. I have a Toyota Land Cruiser in front of me. Do I floor it or do I drive sensibly and try and win? I think it's going to greatly depend on where this Land Cruiser goes. If he does decide to move out my way, when I see the white circle with the black line through it, I will plant my foot deep into the carpet. But if he doesn't move, then I'll sit behind him because my fuel economy reading is hovering at 40 miles to the gallon right now. So if we are going to sit at 40 miles an hour, I'm just sipping the fuel. So I've lost 6 miles range so far according to my computer. I really hope Lee has lost more than that. And the Land Cruiser is actually braking up ahead, so no flooring it right now. Road still not clearing. Range going up. We're back up to 80 miles range. 40 miles an hour. I always find this with BMWs, right? I've owned many BMWs, and I've always found the position that I like to have my seat in and the position that I like to have the steering wheel in means I can never actually see the speedo. It's always hidden behind the top part of the steering wheel. Do you find that with BMWs, or is it just because I'm a short ass? 81, going up. Oh, I've just had a thought. If I drive this car carefully, we could end up on the exact number that we started with. 82, it's climbing. We're gaining range. Come on, don't brake, Land Cruiser. Keep going, keep momentum. We're behind a Honda Jazz. It's going very slowly. I have to brake for this corner. I did not want to touch the brakes. The Jazz is going off to the left. The Land Cruiser is continuing. Little bit of throttle. Oh, we're in a 40 mile an hour limit now. I'm doing 28. 82 miles we're up to. I don't want to touch the throttle any more than I have to. Fighting the temptation to floor the throttle and go past the Land Rover, but I'm going to be good. Land Cruiser, not Land Rover. 83, we've come up again. 1 mile to go and we're back to where we started. Come on, BMW. I really thought you were going to get your arse handed to you in this challenge, but it's looking good. I think I can almost roll all the way to the pub now. Can I get 1 more mile? Come on, BM. I'm so nervous. Right, indicating left to go to the pub. 84, it has come up. All I need is for it to stay there. And we consumed no fuel on that journey in a 2.8 litre 6-cylinder BMW. I'm gently easing the car into the car park. 85! We've gained a mile! Oh my gosh. I thought I was going to get mullered in this challenge, but now I'm going to pop it into neutral and I'm going to roll into my parking space where I will hopefully be victorious. Let's put it right in the middle of the car park. Oh, what do we finish on? 85 miles! Lee's just pulling in now. I wonder what he's on. I wonder what he's on. Did we win? You can see it there, look, 85 miles. I'm so excited to find out what he's got. Right then.
Right.
Hang on. Mighty BMW. Look at it in this light, it's beautiful. I thought this car was going to get absolutely mullered in this challenge.
Right, well, we've got to do this fairly because when I did start the car, right, and I told you the mileage,
yeah,
I'd not got the AC on. Okay,
so you did the drive with the AC on?
Yeah, but I gave you the mileage with the AC off to start with, right?
Okay.
Because if I look now, I've got 142 miles of range.
Yeah.
Right, but if I turn the AC off,
yeah,
that's going to give us the proper reading because I tested it to start with.
Yeah.
And it's 162 miles.
So we drove 2.6 miles.
Yeah.
You lost 5 miles according to the car having the AC off.
Yeah.
Right.
So 5 miles of range I lost.
So I have to have lost less than 5 miles to win.
Yes.
I gained 1 mile. I couldn't believe it.
You gained a mile?
Yeah, it was saying 184 when we left. I then joked after I revved it saying it had gone down to 182, but that was a joke. It's now showing 185. I thought with a big 6-cylinder and an automatic, I thought you had this one in the bag.
Oh, do I get a bendy bully or something to take home anyway? Yeah,
you get a consolation prize.
Unbelievable.
I can't believe that either.
Oh,
I genuinely thought you had that one in the bag.
I'm down to 59%.
That is shocking. That is shocking.
Win for the BMW.
A win for the BMW. Oh, I love that. Perhaps some of you in the comments will be thinking, Geoff, that was really obvious that was going to happen. But you got to bear in mind, we left the Morgan factory. There was an uphill climb. Then there was a number of traffic lights. There was at least one roundabout. I had to slam my brakes on for that pedestrian crossing when that gent walked out in front of me. Then we had to accelerate down from here. So in terms of fuel economy, up until the last stretch, it wasn't a very good run, was it?
No.
So that's why I thought, based on the kind of driving that we would be doing, the BMW would just get mullered.
I thought I was going to win that one.
Because you'd just be tickling over on the, hardly using any power from the EV. That's what EVs are designed for. And I thought we'd get here, I would have lost 10 miles and you would have won. It's interesting, isn't it?
It's upsetting. I thought I wanted to win.
I know, I genuinely thought you had that in the bag, but there we go, a win for the mighty BM.
So really then, if you think about it, with the amount of money that you spend on these cars, right, because they're supposed to be environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're digging all the lithium up and whatever.
Yeah.
Right, and then depending on where you charge the thing up, and also how long they last.
Yeah.
Not really that environmentally friendly, are they?
Well, we already know that on a motorway going at 60, 70 mile an hour, these are not as efficient as an older petrol or diesel, but now we've just proven that they're also not as efficient around town. So what are they good for?
They're good for nothing. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what, toasting marshmallows.
Yeah, too right, too right. Here he is, look, filming one of his famous anti-EV rants. Wonder if he'll be in the Sun newspaper this time. I've seen him whoring himself out to the Sun newspaper. That's actually not true. The Sun actually put Lee in their newspaper without his permission twice, and he didn't earn anything from it.
Full of water.
Why is that full of water?
Because that's the third.
Is that not just heat? So that's not just condensation inside it there?
It's full of water. Because the last one I've had it replaced.
Yeah, you can see the dribble of water there.
Yeah.
So you've got water coming into your indicator?
Yeah, I've had it done on my...
You've had it done before?
I've had it done 3 times now, replaced 3 times.
How can they replace that 3 times? Like, it's just got to be a seal or something.
Yeah.
Well, that's no good.
No, it's crap.
To be fair, my left headlight is the same, but this car isn't a £100,000 car. So I'd kind of expect that from mine, but not from yours.
That's 3 times that's been replaced.
I can't believe that you've done that 3 times. So when your indicator failed the last time, right?
Yeah.
4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's the parts, what, coming from Germany, made in a small German factory by artisans?
No, this is actually from the words of the technician at Porsche. He went, I said, I never had that on my Boxster. And he said, no, he said, but the parts were different then. He says they're mass produced now in China for these cars.
Brilliant.
I mean, look at it. This will be 4 times I've had that replaced now.
And again, like, it's such a small and arguably irrelevant thing on a £1,200 car, but on a 2-year-old 100 grand Porsche,
it's not acceptable.
It's not acceptable.
Basically, to get this off,
yeah,
they said to me, oh, it's a day to replace it, right? Now my valeter went, they're having a laugh. I said, no, it's a day, it's a big job. And he went, I'll show you how difficult it is. And he went like this, unscrewed it, I'm not going to do it now.
Yeah.
Popped it out, and he went, there you go. And I said, well, what is that? He said, it's plug and play.
Yeah.
You just plug it in, it goes straight in. There's no wires, it goes straight into a plug.
Yeah.
And they just tighten a bolt up at the back. And I said, the whole day to replace that. Now, obviously, it's done under warranty,
yeah,
but yet they're charging Porsche head office for that.
Yeah.
A day to replace that my valeter took off and put back on in about, well, less than 2 minutes.
Wow. I tell you what is funny, whilst we're playing this game though, whilst we're doing a bit of top trumps, your tyres are 265 wide at the front. Are they the same at the back, or are they staggered?
They are different at the back. If you come to the back, they are
305. That is a bloody wide tyre, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Okay, so I think that Lee's rear tyre is wider than 2 Renault 10 tyres. So you've got the camera, you be the judge of this. If I put the 2 together like that, I don't know how well you can see, but what do you reckon? It can't be far off, can it?
Let's go. It's not far off.
Well, these are 175, so technically the 2 of them's 350. These are 305. So yeah, just checking my maths. So you're not far off, 1 tyre being as wide as 2 of these. Now, interestingly, 1 tyre on your car is how many monies?
About 270, 280.
280 quid for 1 of these. It's £147 for 4 of these.
Oh my gosh! I think it's partly down to the driver, maybe.
Listen to that.
Good grief! Oh, okay, I'm good now. I'm good. I think a little bit of wee came out there.
I'm just going to let it drop down again. Look.
Oh, oh my word!
So it's a dinosaur, but it goes.